Please click like and subscribe and that little notification bell for the next episode.
Harvey House rules were that the Harvey girls would work a stint of 18 months. If for some reason the Harvey girls would quit before the 18 months was up, they gave half of that salary that they had gotten back to the Fred Harvey.
All right, we're in Barstow right now, and we're with Debra. Debra
Yes.
runs the Route 66 Museum.
Hi, my name is Debra Hodkin. I'm here with the Route 66 Museum in Barstow, California. We're located in the historic Harvey House, also known as Casa del Desierto. It's a former Fred Harvey House, which is a railroad depot along the Santa Fe train lines. It's a wonderful old historic building, the 4th railroad depot in Barstow. You see that this one is made out of brick. The others were wood, and they all burned down. Barstow has a wonderful stretch of Route 66 on their main street. We are actually in Old Town of Barstow before the Main Street Old Town. Route 66 for a very short time was located in this Old Town area between the railroad tracks. In the front of the building. We're on the back side of the building, and you can see in our old photographs scattered around how the little old western town was growing and the railroad was expanding. And so when that happened in the mid-20s on up, they moved Route 66 and Main Street on up to Main Street where you see it today, just 3 blocks from here. When you're looking around, you'll see Route 66 memorabilia, old photos of Old Town.
Westward to the Route 66 Motel.
Sleeping here is like traveling back in time because you're surrounded by old relics.
And we're at the Route 66 Motel, famous road stop here. They sort of really get into the spirit. They have, like the old days, old cars that might have been parked around. And right up the street from that, from the Plaza Motel, another iconic stop. And right across the street from that is the Sage Motel, another iconic stop. Right here on Old Route 66.
You are sure to have an old road experience with all the original Route 66 motels to sleep in.
Here we are, right outside of Barstow, the now defunct Dewdrop Inn. Closed for business.
The Dewdrop Inn ruin is all fenced in, like so many other ruins on good old Route 66.
Our next stop is the 26 Company.
As we continue west on the 2-lane Route 66, all that seems left is the sign. From what we can gather, the 26 is where they used to auction off livestock across the street.
The 2-lane Route 66 is fun to drive as we head west, due to the roller coaster-like road. Past the 1926 burn-in store ruins
And the wild dust devils that appear out of nowhere, we arrive at Elmer's place.
What you see here is the Bottle Forest, right at the entrance. So let's go inside. Push gate open. Do not leave gate open. Huh.
Oh boy. It's a bunch of things I like to do. I've always liked to go out and go into the desert and ravage the old dumps. I did it with my kids, and they've been grown and gone for years, but we did it when they were young, and I did it with my dad in the 50s. You'd just go out in the middle of nowhere and try to find stuff, and you'd be surprised what's out there. One day I just put some stuff out, and it looked good, and so I started, and I still was working in those days. I'd take a notebook to work, and I'd draw out these little plans for these little schemes here, and I'd come home and build them. So I hit the 31-year mark at work. If you're 55 and you had 30 and you could go. And I walked. I just had another birthday last week. Horrible thing. In case you didn't know, the older you get, the less you do.
We know. We're up there.
So what year did you start this project?
The building of it started in the year 2000. So I'm in my 11th year of building. I see no end. The bottles are hanging on spikes, and the spikes are welded to the pipes. A lot of this is just plain old SOS, same old stuff.
Yeah.
There's no reason why she couldn't fire up a welder and weld what I want here.
She doesn't want to.
I'm afraid I'll get burned. Model T Jack, 1917 typewriter. Found that rake on Edwards Air Force property in 1960.
What about this? What's this?
That's a wing tank, you know, a fuel tank, carry under a wing. You just drop it when it's empty.
I see.
Old whiskey still, moonshine.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's what it is.